Welcome to Book Positive. This is Vinod Narayan. Thanks for tuning in. So the first book that I want to introduce to you is Walter Isaacson's Elon Musk. I listened to the audiobook rather than read it. And sometimes biographies I kind of like to listen because it's kind of you are traveling through their life, being part of that journey. So when I told someone that I was listening to Elon Musk, they said, "Why do you have to listen to?" I mean, that person obviously did not appreciate Elon Musk, was not agreeing with that person, and I said, "Why not?" Because as far as I am concerned, Elon Musk, whether you agree with him on everything or whether you disagree with him, whether you like him, hate him, whatever it is, he is making a significant impact to the way we are living and the way the future is going to be. And so, even if you don't like Elon Musk, what Elon Musk is doing is impacting you and me. There are people who don't appreciate his viewpoints on a lot of things but drive a Tesla. There are people who appreciate his viewpoints but don't drive a Tesla. It's like the people who don't like Facebook and Instagram but go ahead and go buy the stocks of Facebook and Instagram. Now there are different kind of people. I mean, it's not a question. The book is not about whether the attempt by Walter Isaacson is not to give you an idea of Elon Musk in such a way that you start liking him at the end of it. And I think it's a very honest book. It is an honest narration of the person, Elon Musk, and how he looks at the world, the business, the future, and everything. And there are many things we might agree with him. There are many things we won't agree with him. I don't think there's any single human being who we can completely agree with. There are definitely things that we won't agree with someone, right? We live in a society where people are either idolized or they are cancelled. There's only two solutions for a lot of people. You either idolize a person or you cancel them for some reason. But I think the reality is somewhere in between. You like some aspects of individuals, you don't agree with some other aspects. But just because Elon Musk says something, you don't have to cancel the entire human being. And just because you think Tesla is a magnificent engineering piece of engineering, that doesn't mean that what Elon Musk says on a lot of things, you have to blindly follow that. I mean, we all have our own individual ways of looking at things. What I liked in the book is we get a glimpse of the person, Elon Musk, and what makes him do a lot of these things and what fears he has. Because many of the things that we do are our belief systems and our fears, our upbringing, the way that we look at things is. I mean, you can. I mean, the section where he talks about Elon Musk bidding for Twitter and taking it over, and how his interactions there has been, and how that impacted people's life. The way he narrates Elon Musk's obsession towards work and towards engineering and design, and how it becomes very, very difficult for people to work under him. And how when he realizes that he was wrong, whether he accepts it or not, he changes. And that I think is interesting because priority, what is our priority when we run a business, right? Is it to make sure that my idea should always be the topmost, or is it that we should choose the right ideas that would take the company forward? We can agree, we can disagree on the impact that Elon Musk has, but we cannot discount completely and cancel that individual. All the business endeavors that he's doing, and even Twitter. I'm not a Twitter user. I'm not a big Twitter user. But all the hue and cry over Twitter at one time, I don't hear that much now. And I really would like to talk to someone who is a heavy Twitter user and ask, what has changed? Obviously, at that time, there were times when Twitter was down and people were unhappy. There were people who left Twitter just because Elon Musk took over Twitter. That's all people's choices. But at the end of it, is that platform getting better or not? And we all like to kind of talk about people. And that's why probably a book like Elon Musk, people take it and read because people like to peek into the life of other people. They want to know what the individual is. I think you should keep the individual separate and the work that he does separate, and that way we would be able to understand the world better. Now, if you're listening to this, you might disagree with me because you might say that, no. There are some words people have used for Elon Musk which I don't want to even mention here. And that doesn't mean that I liked the book, I liked the story in the sense I liked the way it was narrated. That doesn't mean that everything that Elon Musk says I would appreciate and I would agree. And one thing when I read the book that made it clear to me is that Elon Musk as an individual is not looking at being likable. So we all live in a world where we all want likes and we won't all want to be likable by other people. He doesn't. There are many people in this world who don't want to be likable because they have a different goal. Is being likable the goal that we should have? I don't think so. But I think being considerate is very important. But if Elon Musk had been very considerate about a lot of things, would he have been able to build a company like Tesla? But there are definitely people, CEOs, entrepreneurs, who are very considerate and still they're building good companies. So, to build a great company, you don't have to be like Elon Musk. And just because you are like Elon Musk doesn't mean that you cannot build a good company, right? There are still people working in Tesla. There are still the stockholders of Tesla is making money. There's a lot of things that are happening. I think what books tell us is books give us perspectives. It helps us think through what our opinions are and our perspectives change when we read the book. If I had not read the book, I would have been introduced to Musk only through his Twitter feed or anything like that, and the news surrounding him as an individual. And that perspective would have been totally different from what perspective I create after reading a book. I think that's why it's important, because in today's social media world, we don't go in depth. We don't have the time to think. We just make judgment, create a perspective, and we idealize and cancel people. We don't go into the depth to understand where the individuals come from, what makes them say the things that they are saying. Not to defend them, but just to understand. Because I think understanding other people for who they are is something that's very important for us. You guys take care. I will come again with another book. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. I'll see you all again. Thank you.